So, Captain America the Winter Soldier came out a while ago, about a month, but you know how I am. If I gotta review one, I gotta review the other one, the sequels. Iron Man 3 came out, had to review the first two. Thor, The Dark World, had to review the first one. So here I am, before Cap 2, gotta review the first one, Captain America the First Avenger. Captain America the First Avenger stars Chris Evans, Haley Atwell, Tommy Lee Jones, Hugo Weaving. It's the story of Steve Rogers, who is a skinny little guy, but he's got a heart to him. He's got heart, and he's got courage, and he's got a can-do, all pro-American attitude that'll help them win the war in World War II, possibly. At least that's what one doctor thinks. And he gives him a super soldier serum that basically gives him a superhero body to match his superhuman spirit. And he becomes Captain America. He goes, and he starts out as propaganda, basically an actor in little propaganda films that are real cheesy. Oh, gee shucks, Captain America, he's gonna beat Hitler, see? He's gonna suck him right in the jaw, see? Like that kind of junk. But then he actually becomes a real superhero and goes up against Red Skull and Hydra. They're like the Nazis, but less cool. Hail Hydra! Like that's, oh god, they're a step below stormtroopers. They're not even as competent. Although they do have laser guns that are made using the power of the Tesseract, which if you didn't see Thor, the first movie, you'd be pretty lost, as I was first time I saw this movie. That's a big problem I have with the movie. But anyway, yeah, Cap and Red Skull go to battle. She, 1940, she, you're gonna have a good time, she. And it's directed by Johnston, the guy who made Jurassic Park 3. Not exactly everyone's favorite director, but you know when he made The Rocketeer, and a lot of people really like that movie. I don't really like this movie much at all. You know what? When it first came out, I hated its guts, and I talked shit about it. There's probably some of it in one of my old videos, I'm sure. But, I feel a little bit better about it. The whole thing with the Tesseract is what really pissed me off. It was like, I didn't see Thor, so I felt so left out in the dark. Like, what is all this shit with the blue cube and that? And it got a little better once I saw Thor, but I still feel kind of annoyed. But at the same time, if you watched Batman Begins, didn't watch Dark Knight, watched Dark Knight Rises, and felt like a little confused, it's because you didn't watch The Dark Knight. Same thing here. I watched Iron Man, Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, skipped Thor, saw Captain America. I'm missing a movie in a giant franchise. It's my fault. Even though they should be sort of standalone, should something like from Thor impact Captain America this much? Probably not. It was kind of a big part of the movie, but still, you're meant to see all the movies. And what's good about Captain America? A lot. So I'll talk about what I hate first. The action in the movie, it's alright if there was more of it. There's one or two good action scenes. There's a chase sequence. There's a brief scene on a train, but then again it's undercut by, oh my god, a seemingly important character died. Let's focus on it for about 10 seconds, then move on. Forget about it. So yeah, that's kind of a problem. The end action sequence, Cap going up against the Red Skull, there was no scene. It's not really a fight. It's more like, hey, something happened and done. It was pathetic, to say the least. And then the other action where, wait, but there's Cap and all his merry men or whatever, I forget the name of their World War II squad, going around kicking Nazi and Hydra ass, right? Well, yeah, but it's all in montage, so you really barely get any good action in this movie. It's mostly montage, and that's a big problem in a Marvel movie. You think they'd get away with that now? It's like, hey, the Avengers just got together, and they gotta fight all these aliens, but it's all in montage. You'd be like, no, give me the fucking action. I came here to see Captain America kick ass, and I don't get to see enough of it. And Red Skull is a villain. He sucks, okay? Hugo Weaving in The Matrix, fantastic. He's a really good villain. In this, he's boring, bland, uninteresting, non-threatening. There's nothing cool about him. He's got a red skull, okay? That's about it. He sucks. He sucks. That end fight with Cap, that's what I'm talking about. It's just like, spoiler alert right now. Captain America shows up, they're on a plane, he knocks over the cube, Red Skull picks it up, poof, he's gone. It's like, wait, that's a villain. That's a villain. That's a fight. That's what I was waiting the whole movie for, right? No. Red Skull is awful. I can't stand him. He has no cool plot, and he doesn't do anything cool in the whole movie. It sucks. And Hydra, like I said, they're below Stormtrooper level. They're very incompetent. They are the Stormtroopers of the Marvel Universe with their Hail Hydra, and they suck. They're there for Captain America to knock over with his shield, and that's about it. What does this movie do right? A lot of the acting, besides Red Skull. You know, Chris Evans as Captain America, he fits the role really well. He's really good both as the superhero Captain America, but as like the little Steve Rogers, the guy that had all heart and spirit but didn't have the body. He gives a good performance there. He's good before and after the transformation. The whole performance all around just really worked because of him. He does a really good job. Haley Atwell's his love interest in the movie is alright. You know, there's a cliche scene. Oh, she saw Cap kissing a girl, so she gets pissed at him for a couple minutes. The scene's so cliche, it made me want to throw a Captain America shield at the TV and smash it, just because it's like, why are you doing this in a Marvel movie? Seriously, we're here to see Captain America beat up Nazis and you're giving us rom-com shit. So they got rid of it within a minute. It didn't last long at all, but still, it's dumb. Tommy Lee Jones in the movie, he's really good. Sebastian Stan's good as Bucky Barnes. You got Howard Stark in this, and it's funny to see that his traits that he would pass on to Tony Stark is like, yeah, they're kind of one and the same as a person. It's funny to see Howard Stark kind of acting like what his son would be famous for acting like in Iron Man. And another thing I really like, it's probably the best part of the movie besides Chris Evans' performance as Captain America, is the setting. 1940, she, we're gonna get them, we're gonna beat those dirty Nazis, she. Oh, let's go get some Johnston chew at the Woolworths. Like, that whole 1940s setting, you buy it. They do perfectly. The whole set design and everything, I bought that I was in the 40s the whole time. And the visual effects on Chris Evans when he is the little skinny Steve Rogers is also fantastic. They made me buy into the location and time setting so well. It's really an achievement to behold. How did not get some kind of Oscar for it? I don't know. The writing of the movie and some of the directing was lacking, especially in the action. But most of the acting, especially Captain America and the whole believing that it was 1940s and all that, there was stuff that did good, but the stuff that did bad just kind of outweighed it a little too much. So I don't really like Captain America the First Avenger. It's not a movie I want to go back to and watch ever, really. But I don't hate the movie, but I can't give it that good of a rating. I'd give Captain America the First Avenger a C+. It does a lot good. It's just, it's lacking as a superhero movie, which is what it should be primarily. So comment below, tell me what you thought of Captain America the First Avenger, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time when I review Captain America the Winter Soldier.